Yo, what's up, guys? Real quick before I start the video, I want to show you guys my merch store on Stream Elements is now live. They're printing and shipping hoodies, long sleeves, and tees. I tried to keep the price as affordable as possible for you guys. The quality I did not skimp on. It's the quality of everything, the fit of everything is really nice. It would be it'd be rad if you guys wanted to come by, check out the different options. Each one of these different color logo options ends up having a bunch of different further options for like the main colored hoodie itself. So there's a lot more options for each one of these colors. So go on over to merch.streamelements.com/Veritas. I'll throw a link in the description. Check it out. If you buy some merch, let me know. Send me a picture on the Discord, on Twitter, or something to be fucking rad. And I hope you guys enjoy. Yo. All right, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. I know it's been kind of crazy with the patch that just came out. All the time I've been streaming. And some like IRL stuff. My job has been crazy. We've got a lot of stuff going on at work. So I wanted to give you guys an update on YouTube because I think a lot of you guys don't use Twitch, so you might not be familiar with some work I've been doing in my free time, typically on my lunch breaks while I'm at work, creating an infographic that I'm calling the unofficial Tarkov Bible. Right now there's 4 or 5 different elements I'm going to be adding on. I think I have basically 10 to 15 proposed panels that I want to include, and what this is it's going to serve as a one-stop shop guide to reference all the things that you would need to know on a day-to-day basis that you're not going to have the time to memorize. You know, which keys are used for what, you know, how many seconds does it take for, you know, meds to heal you, whatever, all that stuff. Nobody's going to memorize any of that stuff or all of it. So what I did was create a pretty massive high-resolution infographic made up of like modular dynamic panels. Right now, the pieces that I have, and I'll put them up on screen when I get home and I edit this before I start the stream. The first one I have is a guide on ballistics, and it's sort of a visual guide that shows you the different armor penetrating rounds and how they rank in order, and how you should basically use them in order as you progress through the levels and you unlock higher trader levels. Basically, from left to right is the ammo you're going to want to be using, and how successful it is at penetrating the different levels of armor. Underneath, there's a few reference guides, graphs that show you kind of the basics of ballistics and some heuristics that you can reference so that you kind of understand, if you pick up one particular round, how it's going to perform. I think that's great for new players who have no idea how the extremely complex ballistic system works, as well as, you know, normal veteran players who just can't remember what the pen value is for BP versus BT. So that's the first panel. The second panel, it shows you health and medical related items and how they compare and what they do. So it'll tell you the different status effects, what the icons are, what they mean. It has a row for each one of those status effects that can be remedied by some sort of medical item. It has all of the medical items that are applicable to healing those particular injuries or status effects. And then underneath, I do a bunch of comparisons between size, time, you know, heal per second, the amount of total HP, all the different med items, how much they heal, whether they stop your bleeds, how long it takes to use them, how much they heal over time, all that stuff. It's all there. It's all compared using graphs. It's kind of made to be a quick visual guide, like I said, on to be able to compare all the med items. Another panel I have is on the guns and how they all compare. So it shows all of the automatic rifles on the top section, and the automatic pistols and SMGs. I split them up because you kind of have armor pen versus non-armor pen, so you can't really come up with, like, there's no easy way to come up with a DPS value that is meaningful when you're actually penetrating armor, and it's so dynamic with the different values of pen and armor, damage reduction, all that stuff. So it's so complex. If you want full-on guides like that, No Food After Midnight, you guys know him as the guy. His ammo charts, shots to kill table, I don't think he's updated it yet for 11.7, but that's what you're going to want to check out. This, again, is just a quick guide on how to compare all the guns, how they compare in terms of their fire rate, average DPS with the most common kind of meta rounds, and then I do a quick listing of all of the various AK variants, the 545, 556, and 762 by 39 models, comparing their base stats for things like ergo, recoil, price. A lot of this stuff is subject to change, and mods can be applied to all of the guns and change all these values. But it's still interesting to say, okay, if I want to buy one of these guns, what's the difference between them? I'm constantly asking myself this. I know I'm going to be referencing that a lot. And then the last panel that I just finished today on my lunch break was for the lab key cards, where the known spawn locations are that I was able to find, where the known spawn locations are, what the keys are for, and what loot is available at those behind the locked doors that you're essentially getting those keys for, so you can figure out if it's worth it to you if you want to farm them, or you know, if one of these areas where they spawn is in one of your normal kind of looting paths, make it a habit to add it to your route. So that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, I plan to add tons more. I'm going to do a bunch more on helmets, on insurance, on armor, on repairs, on flea market. Like I have a million ideas. Like I said, I'm doing this in my free time while I'm on my lunch break, so I can only get so much done. But if you guys want, you can go, I'll put the link in the description, but my website that I have, it's kind of just my personal site for all my content creation. It's www.veritas.wtf. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any other cooler domain, and WTF is still pretty cool, so what the fuck. So yeah, veritas.wtf/Tarkov. That's where I'm gonna start putting up all of my guides, tips, tricks, anything I want to do. That's going to be the repository for all of my Tarkov based stuff, whether it's from stream clips or YouTube videos or infographics or whatever. So feel free to click on that link, check it out, bookmark it. Don't bookmark. So when you go to the page, you're going to see a smaller version of the image. When you click it, that is going to take you to, you know, either like a bit.ly or probably a Discord full-size hosted image that's like 7,000 by 7,000, some huge thing. Don't bookmark the image, just bookmark veritas.wtf/Tarkov, because I'm going to be updating that image all the time, and that's going to be the one place that you're going to be able to go to get the latest if you find that useful. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the infographic. It's not like I make any money, or I don't have ads on my website or anything. I don't have you sign up. So you know, if you appreciate it and you want to say thanks, either hit the subscribe button on YouTube if you haven't, or come on over to Twitch and give me a follow. I would love for more of the YouTube community to come over to the Twitch community and say hello. I talk to every single person. It's been really cool meeting all of the folks that have been watching me for a year and have never come by the stream. The stream has been popping off. It's been the biggest that it's ever been. So I want to thank all you guys for all the love. You're all fucking amazing, and I can't wait for bigger, better things in the future. I've got a lot planned. So again, thank you guys, and I'll see you later on stream. Peace.